ANC promises clean, community-focused leaders for 2026, Mbalula. The African National Congress, ANC, is once again stepping into a defining moment of its political journey as the country begins to shift its gaze toward the 2026 local government elections. Secretary-General Fikile Mbalula has promised that the ANC will no longer put forward leaders tainted by corruption, scandal, or self-interest. Instead, he said, the party will present candidates who are clean, community-focused, and dedicated to serving the people. Mbalula, speaking during a community engagement in Gauteng, painted a picture of an ANC that has learned harsh lessons from its declining electoral dominance. The once unshakable liberation movement has faced some of its worst political setbacks in the past decade, with the 2021 municipal elections serving as a historic turning point. For the first time since 1994, the ANC failed to secure a majority nationally in local elections, slipping below 50%. Many municipalities, once ANC strongholds, were lost to opposition parties and coalition governments that continue to challenge the ANC's influence at the grassroots level. According to Mbalula, the ANC leadership recognizes that much of its decline has been fueled by the public perception of rampant corruption and the failure of leaders to deliver on basic promises. South Africans are tired of leaders who treat politics as a career for personal enrichment instead of a calling for service, he said. We cannot continue recycling individuals who have failed our people. The ANC is renewing itself, and that renewal will be visible in the caliber of leaders we present in 2026. One of the central pillars of this renewal, Mbalula explained, will be a more rigorous candidate vetting process. In the past, critics have accused the ANC of protecting individuals accused of wrongdoing while sidelining whistleblowers and reformers. Mbalula promised that this time, the party would not tolerate candidates with unresolved corruption allegations, criminal charges, or questionable performance in governance. We want leaders with integrity, with clean hands, who can look their communities in the eye and account for their actions, he said. He also committed to involving communities in the selection of candidates, a departure from what many South Africans have long criticized as top-down leadership imposition. Communities will have the right to say who represents them. No parachuting of candidates. No decisions taken in faraway boardrooms. The people must speak, and the ANC must listen, Mbalula said, drawing applause from local supporters. The ANC's promise of community-focused leaders comes at a time when disconnection between politicians and citizens has become glaring. In many municipalities, residents complain that their councillors vanish after elections, only resurfacing when it is time to campaign again. Service delivery protests over water shortages, electricity outages, potholes, and failing infrastructure have become a defining feature of South African local governance. Mbalula admitted that the ANC's failure to remain present in communities has contributed to the erosion of trust. Leaders must live among the people, feel the pain of their communities, and take up the struggles of ordinary citizens as their own, Mbalula said. He emphasized that future ANC candidates will be expected to be visible, accessible, and accountable in their wards, not leaders who are only known through posters or campaign rallies. While Mbalula's words reflect an effort to reposition the ANC as a movement of renewal, many South Africans remain deeply skeptical. Similar promises have been made before. In the run-up to the 2019 and 2021 elections, the ANC leadership spoke of self-correction and cleansing the party of corrupt elements. Yet, in practice, individuals implicated in corruption scandals have often returned to leadership roles or been shielded by internal party dynamics. Political analysts have been quick to note that the ANC's credibility crisis is not just about bad candidates but also about systemic failures. Years of mismanagement in municipalities, state capture under